Hi everyone, it's Becca, and in this video I wanted to show you how to do a sunflower sunburst granny square. It was really quick and fun to make, and there's a lot of different projects you can do with these granny squares. So you're going to need your scissors, you're going to need a 5.0 millimeter hook, and you're going to need your yarn needle or your tapestry needle so you can weave in your ends. And the colors I got, the brand is I Love This Yarn. I bought it from Hobby Lobby, and it's just a medium acrylic yarn. So I got one in yellow, I got one in toasted almond, and I got another one in coffee. And you're going to need a white one as well to do the border. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off first with our coffee yarn, and you're going to want to make a slip knot. And insert your hook. And we are going to chain 5. So yarn over and chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you're going to make a slip stitch into the first chain that you made. So insert your hook, yarn over, grab your yarn and pull through both loops. Just like that. And now you have a nice ring to work in. So go ahead and chain 3 next. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that's going to act as your first double crochet. What we want is to make 15 more double crochets into this ring here for a total of 16 double crochets. So to do a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the center, pull your yarn through the center, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, and pull through the last 2 loops. Okay, so repeat that 14 more times. Okay, that was our 16th double crochet. So now go ahead and find where you had started. There's our chain of 3 in the top in the third chain, go ahead and make a slip stitch to connect your circle. Pull through both loops. Okay. Now we can go ahead and cut this piece off. Leave a little bit of slack so that you can weave in your ends. And I like to kind of secure it with another knot right there. And as I'm doing my double crochets, I like to weave in, I hold on to the tail end of the yarn, so that way when I finish, I can tighten it. You just tug on that and you can tighten your center. So I kind of weave that in. I go ahead and I weave it in more at the end, but this will do for now. Okay, so that's the center. Now we move on to our next color. Now we're going to attach our second color, the Toasted Almond. So to attach it, a lot of people do it different ways, but I just make a slip knot again. And then you're going to grab your center, just find a stitch anywhere. And I go ahead and put the slip knot on there and I pull it through. And chain 2. Now what we're going to make is called a puff stitch. So how we do that is you're going to go ahead and yarn over and go into the same stitch where you made your chain of 2. Grab the yarn, pull it through the space. You have 3 loops on your hook. Kind of bring it up so that it's like level, like or at the height of a double crochet. Yarn over again, go into the same space, pull the yarn through the space, and then kind of work it up to the height of a double crochet. Now you have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over again, go into the same space, pull the yarn back through. Now you should have 7 loops on your hook. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so once you have 7 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 7 loops like that. And you're going to chain 1 to lock in the stitch. Chain 1. And then that's what you're going to do. That is 1 puff stitch. We want to end up with 16 in total. So that's what you're going to do in each stitch that you made in the previous round. You're going to make a puff stitch. So we already changed the 1 to lock it in. So now let's yarn over, go in, pull up that yarn. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, go in, pull up that yarn. Now you have 5 loops on your hook. Do that one more time. And now you have 7 loops on your hook. 4, 5, 6, 7. So yarn over, pull through all 7. And then chain 1 to lock it in. Like that. And we'll do one more together. So yarn over, go into the stitch, pull the yarn through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, go into the stitch, the same stitch, pull the yarn through. You have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, one more time, go in, pull the yarn back through. Now you have your 7 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 7, and chain 1 to lock it in. So now we have 3 puff stitches, and just continue this pattern all the way around, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, we're at our last puff stitch. So yarn over, go in the last stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over again, and yarn over one more time. And then you have 7 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 7, and chain 1 to lock it in. And then you're going to go ahead and go to the top of your first puff stitch and slip stitch it to close it. So pull through both just like that. Leave yourself a little bit of slack so you can weave in your end. And I always kind of secure it with one more knot so it doesn't come undone. Okay. And we added our second color. So now let's go ahead and move on to our petals. Okay, for the petals, we're going to do something called a cluster stitch. So go ahead and make a slip knot with your yellow yarn. And then you're going to go in between any space in between this puff stitches. So let's go in between here and grab your yarn and bring it through. So what the cluster stitch is, this one is basically we're doing incomplete double crochets. So for a double crochet, you yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So to make the cluster stitch, we're going to yarn over, pull through two, and then we're going to go back into that space as opposed to finishing the double crochet. So this is how it looks. Yarn over, go in just like you're about to make a double crochet, yarn over, pull through two, and this is where you're going to stop. Yarn over, go back through the same space, pull that yarn through, yarn over, pull through two like a double crochet, stop here, yarn over, go through that same space, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through two, and you're going to keep doing this until you end up with 5 loops on your hook. So now we got 4, so let's do it again. Yarn over, go in, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through two. Okay, and here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 incomplete double crochets. So once you have the 5 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 5, and then chain 2 to lock it in. So let's do, and that is 1 cluster stitch. So let's do another cluster stitch in between the puff stitches down here. So yarn over just like a double crochet, go in, you're going to pull through the 2, and instead of finishing it, we're going to go again. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 3 loops. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 4 loops. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, and now you have your 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 5, and then chain 2 to lock it in place. And let's do another one together. So yarn over, go in just like a double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's where you stop, and you go again. Yarn over, go in, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2. So there's 3, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2. There's 4, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, and there is your 5 loops. Yarn over, pull through all 5, and chain 2 to lock it in. And you're just going to repeat this pattern of cluster stitches in between each puff stitch on the bottom. Okay, and this is what it looks like after you finish all of your petals. You should have 16 petals. So go ahead and slip stitch it to the top of this petal to close it up. Now what we have to do is we have to add our white border. So let's move on to your fourth color. Okay, so now let's move on to the border. I went ahead and wove in my ends and trimmed them so that it didn't get in my way. So for the border, you're going to need white. Make your slip knot. And you're going to start in any space from the previous round. So go into the space, grab your yarn, pull it through, and go ahead and chain 3. Okay, now that chain of 3 is going to act as 1 double crochet. Go ahead and make 2 more into that same space. Okay, so now you have 3 double crochet into that space. Now let's go ahead and make a corner. To do the corners, you're going to do in this space 3 treble crochets, chain 2, and then 3 more treble crochets into the same space. So to do a treble, yarn over twice, go in, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and that's 1 treble. So do 2 more. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do 1 more. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so we have 3 trebles and chain 2. Now to turn the corner, do 3 more trebles into that same space. And here is the third one. Okay, and then that's our corner. So now to go and take it across, you're going to do in this next space 3 double crochets. In the middle space, you'll do 3 half double crochets. And then in this space, you'll do again 3 double crochets. And then you repeat your corner with the trebles and the chain 2 in between. So let's go ahead and walk it across. We're going to do 3 double crochets into this space. Okay, and in the next space, you're going to do 3 half doubles. So to do a half double, almost like the double crochet, except you're going to pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, go in, pull through all 3. Yarn over, go in, grab the yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So that was our 3 half double crochets. And in the next one, do 3 double crochets again. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3. Okay, and now we've reached another corner. So in this corner, you're going to do 3 trebles, chain 2, and then 3 more trebles. chain 2, and 3 more trebles into that same space. 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. 2, 2, pull through 2. One more time. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, and so that is how you finish up your border. So you're just going to repeat that until you get back to the end here. So you finished your corner, you do double crochets, half double, double crochets, corner, and just repeat this pattern until you get back around. Okay, and I'm finishing up my last section here. So I'm going to end with, in the center, 3 half double crochets. Here's 2, and here is 3. Now go ahead and slip stitch it to the top. There. Yarn over, pull through all the loops. Okay. Let's cut this about right there. And that is it. That is your sunflower sunburst granny square. Go ahead and weave in your ends. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you for watching my videos. Bye guys!